how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the first episode of the Journey Career Mode. This is going to be a special career mode because this is basically if I was a manager, if I was actually a manager in real life, this is how my career path would go. I am going to be starting at my local professional football club, Adelaide United. I'll spend a season with Adelaide United. We'll hopefully win the A-League regular season and of course the final series. I don't know. We'll see how we go in it. And after a season, I'll then move on to pretty much whatever's available. I have no idea. I don't know what sort of offers I'm going to get. I could end up somewhere in Asia. I could end up in the Saudi Arabian League, or I could end up maybe bouncing around Europe, even in the Americas. You know, I could end up in MLS. I have no idea where I'm going to go. And I'm also pretty confident I'm hardly going to be able to jump straight from Adelaide United to the Premier League or anything. So I think it's going to have to take a couple of seasons for me to start playing with the big boys. But that is fine by me. It's a proper journey and I'm going to try to be realistic about this. As you can see with Adelaide United, this is my starting 11 set up in this 4-5-1 or 4-2-3-1 formation, whatever, with Diawara up top. We've got Kenilso at the centre attacking midfield position. You're going to notice we're a bit stretched for depth here, but we've got Craig Goodwin and Ben Halloran, 66 rated between the two of them. We've got Isaias, the captain, Mirko Bolan, the German. We've got Scott Galloway, Jacobson, LC, and Strain. That is my back four. Paul Izzo in goal. The substitutes include Margush, Maroney, we've got Leah, Konstantopoulos, Kito, Mileusnic, and Thomason. And the reserves, well, there are barely any of them. We've only got 7. We don't even have a single defender in the reserves here. So we need to make signings, and we're working, obviously, on an A-League budget here. It's pretty limited. 3 mil, that's all we've got, and a 15 grand wage budget. I don't know how I'm going to go about this. If I just get one decent player and the rest are trash, or I don't know. It's going to be a bit tricky. I'm not used to working with such a small budget and with such low overall players in comparison to, we're just coming off the Wolves career mode. Every single player in that team, it felt like was 90 rated toward the end of it, which they all were. I do have some players, though, in the shortlist, and I'm scouting pretty much all of these players. It's going to take me about a month to get everyone's ratings, so we'll basically just let that go. For now, I'm just going to start advancing, really, and we'll simulate the first game of this Asian Elite Cup, this pre-season friendly, and I hope we do well in it, because we could get $1.5 million. I think that is what you would get if you were to win the whole competition. So that would almost come close to increasing our budget by like a third. As we've gotten off to a pretty good start, I'll just skip ahead because I feel pretty confident and we get the 1 to win. From one friendly game to another, we'll simulate this one. Albertine. All right, well, again, we can hopefully get another 3 points, which we do. They had a missed penalty, and for a second I thought I had an injury. No, it was just a substitution. Ilso Diawara came off. It's fine. And we'll sim the final group game against Gangwon. All very local teams here, you can tell, and I'm probably going to keep my transfer, activity fairly local as well, as Ilso scores early. And it's a 4-1 pumping. Get in, boys. That'll see us through to the knockout, so that's a little bit more cash. These are the drills I'm doing too, by the way. Izzo, Thomason, Elsie, Strain, and Goodwin are getting drills at the moment. Maybe depending on who we bring in, if we get any youth academy players coming through, then maybe I'll start giving those players drills instead. And that's the thing of working with, a team that are pretty much full of mid to high 60 rated players and low 70 rated players, is that if I were to pick up a gun, absolutely fantastic youth academy player, I could almost throw them straight into the team, which is why I'm thinking about getting at least one youth academy scout. But again, one decent scout's going to eat into my budget. Yeah, just take a look at this. If I wanted to get Connor Thomas here, is the most expensive one I can afford, that's almost my whole budget. That is more than 2/3 of my budget, which is why I need to I honestly feel like I just need to get some cheap scout, or maybe just 2 or 3 cheap scouts and just hope they come up with a bloody banger. I'm genuinely thinking I might just do that. I could come to regret this. I've got 2 Kiwis and a Moroccan, so I don't know. Sounds like the start of some sort of a joke, and hopefully my youth academy doesn't turn into a joke, getting 1-star experience, 1-star judgment players. I don't know. I'm just going to send them away and hope that the odds are increased with me having 3 shit scouts over 1 good scout. I don't know. We will see if it makes a difference. I don't know how good these guys are going to end up being. They might not find anyone. I don't know. But at least I've got some scouts, and we're trying to find some people. We get just over $500,000 for making it out the group stage. Come on, boys. Can we get through to the final? Alpha T is the team in our way. They've scored early. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to sim. Oh, we get through on penalties. We've made it to the final, baby. I'll take that. Come on. Just even getting to the final, I will take that. And the final itself is going to be against the Pohang Steelers. And I would like to play it, but I think I'll just stick to A-League games for this episode, and whatever. It doesn't matter. We've already got a pretty decent amount of cheddar in the bank, and it won't be too different depending on if we get the win or not. But do we get it? No, we don't. 85th minute, they steal it at the death. It's fine. We got at least just under 1.5 million extra for getting to the final. So I'm going to take that. And we're starting to get a couple of scout reports back. It takes a lot longer given the, state of the team and the level of the scouts and stuff like that. But still, I'm probably going to go and get myself maybe 2 defenders because I kind of need some more defenders. I mean, if I lose one defender to injury, that's it. I'm toast. I don't have any other defenders, which is ridiculous because the squad is bigger than that in real life. I don't know why certain players are missing, but I've got Thomas Deng at the moment, and we've got Kakashi. I keep forgetting even how to say his name in real life. But we've got a young 17-year-old, 65 rated left back who's quite decent, and also Thomas Deng, a centre back that can also play at right back, 67. I would love to get the both of them, and we've probably got enough cash for the both of them, but at any opportunity, I'm going to try to trade players. And look, there are some. I kind of know a few of the boys at Adelaide United just a little bit. So if any of them see this and I trade you away or I sell you off, mate, it's nothing personal. I just want to get that out there. Listen, man. I mean, Liberto is going to cost me probably 1.5 mils, just around about that mark, and that's like third of my budget. I just have to do whatever I can to try to keep it down. And lads, I just offered 900k for. I'm going to just stab in the dark. I think it's Kakashi. Kakashi. Oh, I'm not sure. But yeah, I offered 900k for him and they accepted. So we're going to hopefully get a deal going. He's only looking for a 1-year deal. That's a little interesting. I've got no idea what's going on there. I'll try to give him 2. Hopefully they take that because a 1-year deal, that's unbelievable. All right, 2, but I'm not sure what happened there. And the wage demands are I'm just accepting that straight away, no arguments. Done and dusted. Thank you very much. He's coming to Adelaide United. Sweet. So as I'm going to refer to him from now on until I eventually am corrected, because I feel like I will be, Kakashi. Kakashi, I'm just saying it, that's it. Kakashi's now my left back. He's, again, only 17 years of age, so he's going to be hopefully growing for me. He can even play at CDM if I really want him to, but that's how the back four is looking at the moment. And just because I need another centre-back, I'm going to go for Thomas Deng as well, because I literally only have 2 centre-backs. I've got Jordan Elsey, I've got Jacobson, and then that is it. I don't have another actual centre-back, so I need someone else. I've offered to swap George Blackwood. Again, apologies, mate, but 900k, that shaves a little bit off, I guess. They say 850k plus a 5% selling clause. I'll try to make it 3/4 mil, and then hopefully they'll accept that. Go for it, mate. Come on, go for it. I know you want to. I know you want to get this deal done. There we bloody go. Let's go. Now onto the contract negotiations, and finally, we will have an actual spare centre-back. Or, to be fair, he might almost 67 rated. He could almost get into the team. Now, they've wanted a little bit more in terms of wage and bonuses. I brought it down a tad, so hopefully we can settle on that. And yes, we can. There we go, boys. That's another one in the team. And there we go then. I'm going to put Thomas Deng on the bench to start off with. Yes, he's younger and slightly higher overall than Jordan Elsey, but I'm not going to do it. Not just yet, mate. We will see how the season pans out. Elsey, you better carry your weight. I forgot to mention too, in the A-League, you're only allowed to have 5 substitutes. Yeah, I don't know why, but we got to deal with it. Okay, I'm starting to make moves now, and look at that. Jordan Elsey straight up to a 67. No need to put Deng in the starting 11. Oh, we're good. And I tell you what, boys, we're starting to get a bit of a team together. We're making some signings, and there's still a few more left to come. We've still got about 2 to 2.5 mil left in the bank. We also, by the way, have had our monthly scouting updates come through, and this is what you get with 1-star rated scouts. Have I made an error, or I don't know. Have I made an error in getting 3 crap scouts over 1 somewhat decent scout? I don't know. But regardless, just the one from Japan, and he's not great. In Australia, yeah, the overalls aren't fantastic, and the potentials aren't great either. Or should I say New Zealand, sorry. Here we go. In Australia, unfortunately, it's no better. I'm get ready for a season of just this. And we've got a couple of other players in this short list here that might be able to jump into the team. Zalalim, we've got still Sarpreet Singh from Wellington Phoenix. We've already picked up one of their players. Could we pick up another one? I'm liking the look of him, and we kind of do need another centre attacking mid. Not the paciest player in the world, but we can train him up. So I reckon we might go for Sarpreet Singh. I reckon he's the best one to go for, because a lot of these players up the top recently moved. Economides recently moved. Blessing as well just joined the club. So a few players I would have also liked I can't get. Tell you what, let's make a move for Sarpreet Singh, and he might be our last big money signing. I say big money, I mean, we're only spending $1 or $2 million. That's not big money compared to before. I'm just going to pay nothing. I'm just going to use transfer money, that's all. 1.5 mil. We're still going to be left with a little over $1 million. But I'm probably going to have to pay almost all that to get this guy. That's my expectation. No, apparently I won't. All it's going to take is a 5% sell-on. Oh, I'm going to round it down to a 5% sell-on clause, but we're pretty much done. But yeah, just because I'm a little OCD like that, I brought it down to 5 and there we go. Come on. Now we bring him in, still with $1 million left in the bank, so I could get someone else, but I think this is going to be a pretty good get. The last, potentially, if not second to last signing we're going to make today. I'm going to offer him 1.5 and 10 grand to start. I hope that's okay. Yep, apparently they're fine with it. All right, job done. That's 3 new players into Adelaide United for the season. And apparently the Adelaide United board's happy with my youth program. Bro, I'm absolutely regretting already getting 3 crap scouts, 1-star rated scouts. I don't know. But okay now, so Preet Singh is going to go straight in at that centre attacker midfielder spot since we don't really have another centre attacking midfielder. I had a striker, Ken, also play there, but I think he would have been fine. He's now going to be on the bench. Mile Osnic, like I said, only 5 subs in the A-League, man. Don't know why, but we got Mile Osnic, a player that can play at right wing and left wing, so I can probably move him either side if we need to take off one of the wingers. Obviously, if we need a center striker or a centre attacking midfielder, I'll take either Diawara or Singoff for Ilso. We've got a centre defensive mid in there, Leah, that can come on for either Boland or Isaias, and then Thomas Deng we can bring on and move the back 4 accordingly. And even though I know it's practically impossible for your goalkeeper to get set off in this game, I'm still keeping a goalkeeper there just in case it happens. I know that there's no point, but I'm just going to pretend it's like an unwritten law. You have to have a goalkeeper on the bench. I mean, come on. And look, I reckon for now, we'll leave it with transfers. We brought 3 players in, made my mark on the team now, but we'll keep a bit of cash in the bank, just in case. For now, I'm pretty much just going to advance to the first game of the season because it does get underway late in September. Yep, let's do it. I'm not going to make too many sweeping changes, and we've got another transfer window if we need it. So let's do it. The first season is about to get underway. We have, while advancing, had some more scout updates come through. I'll let you know. From now on, I'm just going to let you know. If there's anyone somewhat decent that comes through, I will show you. If they're all trash, I won't bother showing you. Oh my goodness, finally, one player that actually has a max overall over 60. I'm that desperate. Back in the day, like in the Wolves career mode, I would only sign a player if they had a max overall in the 70s. Now I'm desperate. So Archie Jackson, we'll sign him wherever he ends up being a player at. I don't know, because it looked like he was playing literally all over the place. So here we go to kick off the A-League season and to kick off my career. It's Adelaide United versus Melbourne Victory. This is a rivalry game too, by the way, to start off the season and to get this career mode series underway. But here we go then, people. My first game in charge of Adelaide United. My first game as a gaffer. Can we get a win? I think it's going to be bloody difficult, especially considering that I'm so used to playing with high 80, even 90 rated players from the Wolves career mode that I'm now jumping into games with only 60, 70 odd rated players. It's going to be a brutal jump. Here we go, boys. The Hyundai A-League season is underway. First game as a gaffer. Let's get that win. There's the interception. Oh, I nearly turned backward. Don't know what was going on there. There's a 1-2 play on here. No, we can just go up the middle. Although the referee's almost trying to get in the way here. Boland's got literally, oh my goodness, come on. We just play it to space. Back to Halloran. Boland. And 1-2 play here. Or could Diawara just go and get the first goal of the game and the first goal of my managerial career? Bubba Diawara, take a bow. In the end, just went straight up the guts, didn't we? I was looking to play a 1-2 with Preet Singh and Bubba Diawara, but he just didn't run. I don't know what was going on there, Singh, but I think this has definitely gone through a set of legs. Yes, it has. Maybe fortunate. Maybe Lawrence Thomas should be saving that. But it's in. Get in, boys. That's the first goal of the season. Corner. Delivered. Elsie's going to get onto it. No. Unfortunately not. Toivonen gets it away. Ola Toivonen. Yes, that is Ola Toivonen, as in the guy that scored a goal against Germany in the World Cup, Ola Toivonen. Another chance here. Can I just go first time in? Oh, it's 2! What a goal! I didn't expect it going this well. To start the season, wow. I still am not sure who scored that. I think I figured it out. It's Mirko Boland because it was definitely one of my centre mids. I know it wasn't Preet Singh and I didn't see the captain's armband, so it's not SIS. Mirko Boland, the German. Get in, boys. Oh, what a start to this season. Let's keep it rolling. SIS coming up big with the tackle. Oh, it's all Adelaide United right now. Let's go. And down this right-hand side, I'm going to try to play him in from the back. Oh, I was hoping I don't know, for a little bit more pace from Halloran. Maybe I'm asking too much. Bounces to him. Back heel. Shot first time. Taking out the box. No, it's just going to be a goal kick. It was a poor finish. I'm just allowed to move the ball forward pretty freely here, you know. There's space for another shot. Boland's already got one today. Deflection and saved by Thomas. Boland just got that off before he was tackled by Toivonen. And the gap's opened up here again. Oh, 3 in the first half. And that is Isaias picking up his first of the season, the captain. Wow. Wow. I did not expect to be like, look, just opened up for him and struck it sweetly and beautifully. It's almost like there's a massive difference in pace, in movement of the ball. But aside from that, the finishing and all the fundamentals, you know, all feel like I've been, you know, I never left playing with 90 rated players. These guys are all stars. Though if we're not careful, oh, great block by Jacobson. We haven't had to do an awful lot of defending because we've just dominated the ball so much, but could we get a chance? One more chance. Halloran to the left again. Goodwin playing him down and settle, cross. It's not a bad one, but it is going to be claimed by Thomas. That'll be 3 minutes, and it's 3-0 to the... Oh, my God. What a start. I'm shocked by that start. I didn't expect it to go that well. They're starting to move it now, aren't they? Oh, but they just stop. Where was the pass? He literally... I don't know what happened there. I tried to pass it away. He just did nothing. They've still got an attack going here too, by the way. And the shot in the end, thankfully, was nothing. That's probably only the second or third effort they've had all game, but I don't know how they had that chance. I should have just passed the ball away. Can we get something on the counter-attack? No. Come on, boys. You've just had a fucking great first half, and you're not really showing it up with a second. Oh, boy. They have options. That's a good ball through. Izzo, there's a save. First thing he's had to do in the game. Thank you, son. I'll also make my first change. Ken also can come on for Sapreet Singh, just because he's getting a bit tired. He's the most fatigued player out there for me, and we've hit the hour mark. So Ken also makes an appearance and cleared away by SIS. Man, I have not been at the races in this second half, which, in case you thought I was just going to come straight out and dominate this season, doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Not if I play the way I have in this second. And Melbourne Victory have had their chances, but you know what? We pretty much took care of this game in the first 45. Oh my goodness. Finally stoppage time. This first half has just been absolutely dire. Oh my God. I hope that my brand of football does not continue like that, because that was garbage. Anyway, I'm going to cut that up so that way you don't have to suffer through that second half like I did. Jesus. But it's 3 points on the board, a clean sheet, and 3 goals to start my managerial campaign in a derby game. We'll take it. Hell yeah, boys. First 3 points on the board. And now, of course, I'm not going to be doing this career mode at the same pace that I did if you watched the Wolves career mode, which was typically 1 episode a month. I'm probably, for the start, for the first couple of teams that we do it with, I'm probably going to look to maybe even do a third to a half of a season in 1 episode straight. Instead of doing it month by month by month like I did in the Wolves career mode, I'm probably going to play 1 game per month, whatever the biggest game of that month may be, and then move on to the next month, play a game that month, and then just keep going that way. And we're really going to make some inroads. We've already played 1 game, so I'm going to advance and simulate the first 3 games of the season, then we'll see what the table's looking like. Well, after 4 games, we've got obviously a pretty tight table. I'm not too surprised by that, but we're on top, which is good. The Jets, the Victory, Melbourne City. Doesn't surprise me that those, you know, Melbourne Victory, Melbourne City are up there. Wellington and the Wanderers. And Perth Glory, the team, Sydney FC. Wow, that's not where I expect those 2 teams to be right now. We've already played a game against Melbourne Victory. They're in 3rd. We, I think, just simulated a game against Newcastle, and that was a win. So the next team up on the table, and another big team, part of the City Football Group too, by the way. So Man City, New York City FC, they're all in the same, they're under the same organisation. I reckon we might play, and only because Sydney FC I would normally play, but if they're struggling to start their season, I don't know. Maybe we'll play Melbourne City for this one. We'll get to Sydney FC later in the season, but I'll probably play that one. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to play the Sydney FC game, and we'll leave it with Melbourne City. That's who we'll play in the next episode. But still on top going into this game against Sydney, which is good, and that's with 1 less game played. Wellington Phoenix, we've got a slightly high goal difference than them, I'd imagine, as of course we do. There you go. And oh my goodness, we've got the best player that we've found so far from the scout reports yet. Jordan King, max overall 73. The potential is absolutely trash, but so long as his overall's okay, I'll take him. But Man, it's disappointing, but we'll sign him straight away. He's going to be 59 rated as a right midfielder. I mean, he could potentially be useful, maybe not now, but a little later. Whew. But okay, let's get this last game of the episode out of the way and hope that we can continue on our very good form. And I'd love, like I said, to finish on top of the table and win the final series. First season, just get them both out of the way, move on to another club, continue progressing up the ladder. That's what this series is all about. I didn't actually get that good a look to see where Sydney FC are in the table, but I'm sure they must have climbed out of the bottom 4 and into the top 6, surely. Sydney FC, by the way, just do have a bloke by the name of CM de Jong, a former Newcastle player that, as you all know, renowned for unfortunately missing more games than he actually got to play in. But he actually found his way to the A-League as well. And a couple of other nice players in there. Brillante playing at right back's interesting. And my goodness me, that team does have A-League level pretty decent players. Other players you might recognise like Adam Lafondra, for example, in this team. And a couple of others maybe, I don't know. Depends how good your football knowledge is. All right, we had a good start to the season against Melbourne Victory. Now let's get into it against Sydney FC. This is a replay of the FFA Cup final. We go quick here. Oh, we've got numbers again. They're exposed. Play him up the line. There we go. We've just about done it. Get it. Pass him. Yes! Early goal. Ben Halloran. He scores the first in the first 5 minutes. Ultimate difficulty. And I tell you what, it's like, I thought that the gameplay would be so much harder going from 90-something odd, 80, high 80 rated players to 60, 70 rated players. I don't know. But let's remember that the opposition are also the same level, the same 60, 70 overall players. That's clearly affecting the gameplay because I'm finding it a breeze at the moment. Boy, I hope those words don't come back to bite me. I know that we've started pretty well, but we've still got about 85 minutes left. And into the middle. Gaps opening up here. Isaias, I'm going to have a go. Oh, off the woodwork. Come on, head it down for him. No, we can't manage it. It's a cross on. That's right. No, absolutely no. But it could still work. No. And Supreet Singh is injured. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they're asking me, do I want to... Man, he mishit that. They're asking me if I want to take him off. I'll monitor that. We'll see how we go. Oh, big slide tackle on CM de Jong. Is he going to get up from that? I think he will. And Jacobson's going to have to get a yellow card. Man, they moved that pretty quick. Here we go. Josh Brillante. Crossed in. Oh, header. Oh, that was on target. Oh, sheesh. Izzo, good stop. Couldn't stop it. And over the bar. I thought the earlier header was so much harder in comparison. That was straightforward. It went over my defender's head and he's put it over the bar. Ah, there it is. God damn it, they've been on me all fucking first half, and that is the first goal I've conceded. Pretty much all season. I know that we would have conceded a few in the sim games, but there you go. And I think that's Adam Lafondra. All right. Oh, that's pretty annoying, but at least we still got a second. Boland, left-hand side. Is that going to get over his head? Yes, it is. Is that going to go out of play? Yes, it is. You're playing like fucking trash at the moment, guy. Come on. Oh, could that be a big interception? It could be. So Preet Singh, I'm just going to go straight away because I knew I wasn't going to get a shot off there. Halloran's effort. Oh, wide. Here we go, though. Mirko Boland. Little ball in there. On your left. Oh, on the rebound. Oh, the ball's gone right back to Goodwin. And there we go. We're back in the lead. Trying to just finesse this one with his right foot. It gets saved by the keeper and then bouncing right back to him. I'm spamming B. I get a poorly timed finish shot, but thankfully it just goes in. And look, I just got taken out on the follow through. Come on. Goodwin restores our lead. The wingers both on goals today. Good work. And so Preet Singh can go. Not the quickest of the bunch, but he can play a ball through. Baba Diawara. And then across. And the header. Oh, what in the world was that, Diawara? You're shitting me, right? Off the top of your fucking head. Oh, please. Up the gap here. And just shoot straight away. That's 3-1. That maybe could be the game. I don't know. I just really knew I wanted to get that third one because I was not going to trust just a 1-goal lead in this game. For a second, I thought that was Goodwin. That might have been Mirko Boland, actually, with his left foot. He is a left footer, and he has absolutely dispatched that perfectly. CM de Jong's on him, but just gets that off before Brillante could clear it. Quick sub will go and bring Vinny Leah on for Mirko Boland. He just picked up a yellow card. Good work. Oh, brilliant. Vinny Leah. Now bang it away. Goodwin. I don't have anyone to pass to. Into the middle here, though. That's a brilliant ball. Leah. Oh, and it off of the post right away. Bringing on the sub. And he immediately makes an impact by wrapping this game up if it wasn't already. Does not score a lot, Vince Leah, but when he does, they are always bangers. From outside the box, oh, that is excellent. That is another 3 points in the bag. Yes, boys, we are looking good this season. That is it, 4-1. Oh my God, even bigger than we did against Melbourne Victory. And I thought this game was even closer, or it was a lot tighter, but there we go. Took our chances, got 4, and man, I'm liking the start to this season. I made a couple of changes just to training really quick. So Preet Singh and Kakashi, the two signings that I made as well on top of Thomas Dang. But no, just those two will get drills. Goodwin, Elsie, and Izzo will keep it going, and they're all pretty goddamn average results. But top of the table, 8 games into the season. We've still got plenty of action left to go. And I reckon this is, I'm putting on a good show for all the would-be clubs that might go and sign me at the end of the season. I reckon, I don't know, we will see who we get, but we are ending it here for the first episode. When we do finish this season, I will be going into browse jobs, seeing what's available and making a decision. And I might even be throwing it to you guys as to what club we go to. If normally what happens when you get offered jobs, you get offered a handful of jobs from a specific league. So it's almost less what club do we go to and more of a decision of what league do we jump to after we're done. But that'll all come in good time. Until, ladies and gentlemen, the second episode of the Journey Career Mode. Thank you so much for watching. My name is the MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.